Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Knowing Me, Knowing You. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Hopefully everything gets squared away now with the mic and all that jazz, because I was having some issues this morning. And yeah, we're going to be checking out the next episode from the DVDs. Again, if you guys remember that we have all the discs with the extended stuff. This one doesn't seem to have as much because it's only 31 minutes, and all the Amazon copies where they did all the editing were all about 29 minutes. So we maybe get 2 extra minutes of stuff with this one, unless like the credits are just a little bit longer. Who knows for sure. I am curious if he actually fired the guy from the last episode, if he really went through with the whole thing, because he was pretty PO'd at the end. And also, we're going to get to see if the sign gets bigger in this episode, like you guys told me below in the comment section in the prior week about the sign getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, because we didn't get to see that in the last episode because he was in, he was in a different country, so. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump to this. Hopefully there's no more technical issues, and we'll talk about it more at the end. He had to control the mustache. He did say he's trying to grow one. Yeah, the sign got bigger. I think the last one, the letters were hanging over the sign. It looks like they just made the back bigger to compensate for the larger signature.
Welcome to Knowing Me, Knowing You with Alan Partridge, or the Alan Partridge Show, as most people like to call it. It's easier, that's what I call it. I've got to tell you, there's so much packed into tonight's show that at the end of it, I'm quite sure I'm going to be shattered. Or should I say, chattered. You may remember that at the end of last week's show, I sacked my house band and their leader, Glenn Ponder.
Yeah.
That's TV, they had to go. So, will you now please welcome my new resident house band, the Eagles? Or rather, no, don't. Don't welcome the Eagles, because Glenn has put a stop to that. This week, he obtained a court injunction preventing his dismissal prior to an industrial tribunal to be held at the end of the series. So, will you now please welcome not double platinum album-selling rock stars, the Eagles, but Ipswich-based hotel lobby wine bar band, Glenn Ponder and Lazarus.
He's so petty.
Knowing me, Alan Partridge. Knowing you, Glenn Ponder. Aha. Knowing me, Alan Partridge. Knowing you, Lazarus. Aha. Glenn,
It's so
if
over
this show was a motor car, what kind of motor car would it be?
I've no idea.
Chatty, chatty, bang, bang. Glenn Ponder and Lazarus. Billy the Blitz O'Rourke. Sadly, of course, no longer with us.
Oh, Billy's still alive.
Well, technically.
Is it like a vegetable now?
Now, Terry, you come from a very humble background, but now you mix with the great and the good. You're a little Cockney whelk sitting on a plate of oysters. Do you ever sort of think to yourself, how did I get here on top of this plate of oysters?
Well, of course I do, Alan. I mean, it's a combination of determination and perseverance and a good head of business.
Of course, and if I may say so, we're a little bit of blooming luck. Is that fair?
Yeah, well, if you like, yeah. Now, you and me, Ono, we're the same. Now, we're 2 working class boys, no education, no qualifications. But through sheer determination,
Wait a minute.
we have made it to the top of the tree.
Well, I've got to pick up on a couple of points there. I did go to East Anglia Polytechnic, and I've got a couple of pretty good A-levels.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know, and very quickly, as regards working class, my parents did own their own home, and we holidayed now and again in Spain, so I don't think that's quite right. But,
Calm down, man.
I imagine you know Spain quite well, what with all your connections.
Yeah, I got a villa out there. It's cut into the cliff, overlooking the Med, blinding.
Lovely. Well, you would, wouldn't you? Just in case.
Just in case what?
You know, just in case you need to go on holiday, quickly.
Hey, criminal.
I think you're leading me down a dark alley.
The last place I'd like to be with you is down a dark alley.
What is that?
Sorry?
Big fist in the
What
wall.
is that?
I just wouldn't. Now, Terry, you've promoted boxing, snooker. Is that how it was?
Well, yeah, more or less, yeah.
Right, because at the time, there were some people who said it happened like this.
Taxi!
That's how it didn't happen.
What's that?
That was how it didn't happen.
No, no. That is a couple of ponces mincing about talking rubbish.
Touched a nerve there, intriguing.
I can't doubt about this.
Be his
It was
butt.
dealt with by the law courts. The matter is finished. It's over. It's dead and buried.
Rather like the garrote.
Now, don't muck about it. You're getting out of your depth, Alan. People get out of their depth, they end up drowning.
Calm down, it's just a chat show.
Do you want to get involved? Do you want to get involved in this world? Nightclub owners in Leicester Square get garroted, ammonia in the boat, because if you want to get involved, I'll get you involved, son. You want to get sucked in, I'll suck you in.
no.
I'll suck you in so far you get blown out the other side. Why don't you look like you're doing Do you want to get sucked in?
I don't want to get sucked in.
Well, then you tell these ladies and gentlemen what that was all about.
There was a couple of ponces mincing about talking rubbish.
Oh, man. He looks stressed out.
Thank you. Now, are we going to have a beauty contest or what?
Oh, good stuff.
Contest, please.
Thank you.
I'll see you later for that. Thank you for that nice chat. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Norton, an innocent man. It's time now for one of the hit bits of my show. Knowing me, Alan Partridge, knowing you, another Alan Partridge, in which I meet another man whose name is Alan Partridge. It really is that simple. 2 weeks ago, I received a letter from an Alan Partridge in Preston, Lancashire, who asked to come onto the show. I booked him to appear tonight. 1 week ago, he died.
Oh, no.
I immediately telephoned his family and told them that I would still honour the booking if they so desired. They kindly agreed, saying it is what Alan would have wanted. So please welcome, with his widow and family, Alan Partridge.
Dude.
Susan Atkinson, you work at Saxon Shoes.
Yes.
And I imagine you get a lot of competition from Dulces?
Yeah.
Great, lovely.
Another question?
Donna Cookson.
Why are you cheering so loud for her? Who is she?
Certainly seem to have a lot of fans out there. Are you enjoying the competition?
Yes, I am.
And do you watch this show?
Oh, the club, yeah.
No. Oh, that's all right.
He said it was a strip club, right?
Lisa Thornton, do you have
It was a bunch of dudes that went to a strip club.
Yes, I like swimming and dancing.
Right, lovely. Very nice.
I've always wanted to meet you.
Uh-oh.
I like your moustache.
Really?
Yeah. It, like, really suits your face.
I keep it trimmed with nasal scissors. Yeah.
Makes you look like Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind.
Well, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Of course I do. Of course I give a damn.
Oh, no. Move to the next one, man.
What's your ambition?
Well, I'd like to work in television.
Really? Great. Well, we should have a chat. After the show. You're all staying at the Holiday Inn?
Oh, my God, you're making it so weird.
The other girls are, but I'm staying here at home with my mum.
Right, okay, right. You could just go back to the hotel for a drink, you know, just a quick drink. And,
Dude.
you know, you get your taxi home afterwards. I'll speak to your mum if you want.
Okay.
Right.
Lovely.
Well, we'll have a chat afterwards.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Like, he's going to be impartial.
Right, okay. Do you like animals? Yes. Do you? Yes. Right, okay. Right.
Oh, no.
Well, we've done them all, so while the judges make up their minds, I'm afraid you're just going to have to listen to Glenn Ponder and Lazarus. Number 3 has got the best personality, and I think that's what matters. So you're saying number 3? Yeah, number 3?
No.
Yeah, all right, yeah. So number 3, because it's the best personality.
Look,
Look, it's a
yeah.
majority decision to say it's all 3. Let's leave it at that. Right, well, shut up. Okay, right, Glenn,
Shut
thank
up.
you, Glenn.
Shut up.
Well, we have a unanimous decision. The winner of this year's Miss Norwich beauty pageant is contestant number 3, Lisa Thornton. Aha! Lisa, are you pleased?
Oh, yes.
Dude, oh my God, he's making it so weird.
I didn't think I'd win.
Why not? for
Hang on,
heaven's
hurry up.
sake?
Well, I thought number 2 would win.
Well, you shouldn't think that. Well, I think this could be the start of a glittering career in television. I'll see you later for that chat. Who are you waving to?
That's my fiancé, Andy.
Right, hi, Andy. Right, Miss Norwich, soon to be Mrs. Norwich, so don't wave anymore. Adrian Finch, capital punishment. There's a gibbet. Will you pull the lever?
Well, whether I pull the lever or not is not the question.
Yes, it is.
The whole issue of capital punishment of hanging is one which must be addressed on a moral level by the public in general before we can make any absolute moral decision.
Those political
Good point,
answers.
very good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Not
you see,
answering the question.
Charlotte Faze, it's not simply yes or no. Ronnie Biggs, it's not yes or no, is it?
Well, yes, it is.
Good.
No, I'm disagreeing with you.
Fine.
It is a yes or no
Great.
question.
No one really cares. I
Speaking
mean, look,
personally,
yes, no, maybe. You know, it's not life or death.
Well, yes, it is.
Yes, but it's
Yeah,
boring.
yes.
Right. Okay. Well, the phone lines are open. We have a call. David Silk from Leeds. David, you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you wearing any silk?
No, I'm naked.
What's the question?
Which of the candidates will have the bottle to tighten up the laws on immigration?
Immigration. It's a political hot potato. Charlotte Rampling, catch.
Fraser.
Sorry. Yes.
Yes, immigration is one of those questions that comes up time and time again at meetings
I think
like
there's
this.
a
And you know, it's interesting because it always seems to be mostly when
Excuse
other
me. Excuse me. He's trying to speak.
Come on, this is a
Such
terrible
a rude
job.
woman. Go ahead.
Awful job moderating this.
What we must do, absolutely, is put in place a system of
Head slapping?
no, a system of
Head slapping?
please, I'm trying to answer the question. Do you mind? A system of
Head slapping?
you're putting me off. Please,
I know.
a system of
Head slapping?
a system
annoying.
of
Head slapping?
system of
Head slapping?
system of
Head slapping?
system of
Head slapping?
Ignore him! Ignore him! And what does he do?
He's a tutor in political science.
And what are you studying?
Law.
What do your parents think of this?
Not that keen.
Everyone likes a bit of fun, but you're just wasting people's time. Get yourself a girlfriend. Well, I think we know a little bit more about. Thank you for coming along. We know more about the Labour system. Oh, for God's sake.
Look at his You are a bloody shit! You're a bloody buggering, shitting buggerhead!
Please, thank you.
Was this cool, man?
I think he's just lost the safest Conservative seat in the country. Full steam ahead.
You bugger up!
Please, don't! Please, this is not political debate! If you're going to fight, do it in the car park! Just stop it, please! Get security!
Oh no!
Security! Right, I'll have you, I'll have the both of you! Come here! Come here, I'll have you both. Right, I'll have you! Here, right!
That doesn't look good.
And on that bombshell, it's time to say, knowing me, Alan Partridge, no you, my guest, if you want to write in, then do so. Good night and aha!
Like Russell Buck, right? I was so goofy, man, 'cause he's so transparent. You can see with everything. Everything just shows up on with the political thing, everything he was saying was showing his transparency that he was clearly on the conservative side and everything. With old boy, the guy with the glasses who was ruining everything and couldn't even get his was giving none answers like a lot of politicians actually do. They never want to give neither fence sitters a lot of times. Never really actually give any real answers. But he's clearly on that guy's side. Then also with the whole beauty contest when because the girl flirted with him a little bit, he was on her side. He made it so weird. No, put his hand on her hip and flirt with her. It was just like, dude, he's so obvious. I didn't get why they were like cheering for the girl so hard. Like, how do you know? But I remember, like, yeah, when we first cheered for her super hard, I'm like, why didn't you cheer for the first girl as hard? And what's going on? I thought there was like a delay or something at first. Then yeah, he did say it was a strip. She worked at a strip club or something. It's like there were just a bunch of fans that went to her strip club. Makes sense now. I love how he was done with her as soon as he found out she had a fiance as well. Kind of reminded me of that. I forgot what that show was called. I didn't watch. Only watched clips from it. But it was where the guy was trying to help the lady out with her groceries and stuff. And, oh my goodness. And she said she had a boyfriend and he kicked her dog down the street. That was hilarious. I don't know what the show was called. It was so stupid and funny. I thought it was fantastic, man. It had Matt Berry in it. What's that? I don't know what the show was called, man. But he was the guy who like kicked the dog down the street. But it was a clip from that. I thought that was fantastic, man. That cracked me up so much. But yes, it kind of reminds me, like, whenever, like, a guy finds that somebody has, like, somebody, when the girl starts flirting with them, he goes straight to that, you know? I mean, she wouldn't even flirt with her. She probably just showing admiration because she liked the show and wanted to do television and somebody she looked up to, and he just, misconstrued it as flirting. It's funny telling them to shut up and stuff when I was like, this is going to be, like, this is going to be impartial. It's just so obvious. But that's the best part about this entire episode was an interview with the guy. I don't remember his name, but the one who like played like the bad guy, I believe in like Snatched. I forgot what other movie he was in. And I don't believe he was a bad guy in every movie, but that's all I can think of him as. It was the bad guy in Snatched, I believe he was. Yeah, I think he was a bad guy in Snatched. But he was so intense, man. That was hilarious when he was like, you want to get involved in this? And how concerned and shook up Alan was. That was fantastic, dude. He just looked so scared. He looks over, he's like looking over at the people on the camera like, is somebody going to do something? Is this really happening? It was great, man. That was fantastic. That was my favorite part of this episode. But yeah, man, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.